Oh my goodness, my nose is itchy. Sorry. Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. Welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. This is going to be another reading for Virgo. This is for May 2023. I just did a reading for you guys that basically a pre-message came out and kind of took over a long period of the reading. So I just let that be the reading, and here we are. So this is going to be your May reading for 2023 for Virgo. This is going to apply to anywhere you have Virgo in your chart. Let's get into your reading. When I was cleaning up the other decks, putting them away, the Hangman kept showing itself. And then when I got this deck ready, also the Hangman showed itself. So there's something you're seeing differently. And again, you have the Nine of Wands. And this card showed up in the other reading as well, about being defensive about something, but still being interested in having some sort of opportunity forward. You're seeing something differently, which is why you're open to something. You might have been close to the perspective or the opportunity or the idea, which again was the reading I just did. What the heck? Okay. Let's clean the energy. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope life is being kind to you. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Virgo. For me, let's get into your reading. We're not doing that again. Okay. All right, let's look at it then. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck right now. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles showed upright, showed face value. Two cards showed backwards. Yeah, the Tower and the Temperance. Okay, so there's some sort of balance that's going to come in very quickly, very unexpectedly. I feel like for some of you, you might get some sort of resources unexpectedly. There's some sort of balance that's going on internally with you. I feel like you're balancing out your emotions and your thoughts, and you're having clarity internally. You're healing something. I feel like you're trying to be more like just balanced and internally. I just keep saying balance. This is in regards to your home environment, also potentially in regards to your prosperity, your finances, your resources in some way, shape, or form. Could be a connection as well for some of you. 3:23 when I was looking at the clock. There's some sort of mirroring energy going on for some of you with you and your partner right now. Somebody's realizing where they need to bring balance into a connection to make something more grounded. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. So I don't know if somebody's not being fair, not being balanced with you. I'm not sure if you've been having issues of your finances or resources, but if you have, I feel like there's some sort of balance coming in. There's like you've been working a lot for this balance to make something fair. For some of you, you have been physically working a lot to balance your finances. 4:14 when I was looking at the clock. There's something you've realized. For some of you, there's something in regards to your finances, your stability, that you might have like kind of repetitively repeated a cycle. But I feel like you're starting to learn something in regards to that, so you're no longer going to be repeating that cycle. So financial lessons, financial growth, financial prosperity and independence for some of you. You have the Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Fool card. For some of you, you're trying to manifest something, but I feel like you're hurt and disappointed, but you're going to start seeing things differently. You're going to start being more optimistic. For those of you who are trying to create something, but you're feeling hurt and disappointed, Spirit wants you to be aware that what you're creating is what you're thinking about, not what you're wanting. It's how you feel. That's your manifestation energy. Like, for whoever needs this message, when you're trying to manifest and create and you're hurt, something isn't coming through, and you're focusing on the lack, that's not where you want to be focusing. That's how come something isn't coming through. You need to be hopeful. You need to be optimistic. You need to put out your plan, put out your expectation, see if there's any action that you need to do, follow it through, do what you're supposed to do. Follow your internal guidance. Don't be hurt and disappointed. Like, the energy you think about is what's being created. So again, I have to clarify that message, basically, I guess. Spirit wants you to know that it's not like, so if you're focusing on, I want my person to come in, but you're thinking about, I don't have somebody. Spirit doesn't hear you want somebody to come in. They hear that you don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I wish I had somebody, but nobody's here. I don't have any options. Nobody's asked me. There's nobody here. There's nobody that I'm interested in. There's no options. That's your focus, even though you want somebody. That's what you keep that's what you keep thinking about. So that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're creating. So just be mindful of that when you're creating something, because like, you are creating. You have the Empress here, right? You're receiving what you've been creating, but you also have the Five of Cups in between the Fool card and the Empress. So even though there's a lot of good things around you, a lot of opportunity, a lot of growth, a lot of potential, a lot of abundance, a lot of potential, right? I feel like your emotions are getting the best of you, and it's causing conflict or problems or lack of movement, some sort of struggle. Like, things don't have to be as hard as they've been. Like, you can ease up on yourself, and I feel like you can, like, just like let go, like release. I feel like you've been feeling like some sort of hurt and disappointment because what you've been trying to create and manifest hasn't been coming in, right? There's been this delay. But I feel like there is going to be growth once you're able to move yourself forward, move yourself out of this energy. You've already planted your seed, right? You've already watered it too. Now you just need to sit and wait for it to do what it's going to do. You need to be in the receptive energy, right? Stop waiting. Start waiting and stop putting so much action into something. For those of you this resonates for, you've been creating it. You're hurt and you're disappointed. And that's the energy that's manifesting right now, is your hurt and your disappointment. You need to move forward from this hurt and disappointment. You need to be happy and optimistic about what's coming in your future, right? Not hurt and disappointed of what didn't manifest in the past. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. So allow this abundance to come in. Allow this prosperity. Allow these resources. For some of you, it might be a person. You have the Three of Pentacles underneath that. I feel like somebody wants to fix something for some of you. Somebody might want to offer you something. Let's keep it moving. I don't want to repeat that for those of you interested in, like, somebody from your past coming back. It's not going to be for everybody, but there was a message about that came out. It was a little pre-message, and it took over the reading. So here we are. But I'm not going to put the same reading out. So, right? Ridiculous. All right, this is our... You have the Ace of Swords, Temperance, some sort of sword, some sort of wands, the Strength, and the Star, and the Moon. There's some sort of... You're going to learn something or come to know something in regards to this unknown energy, this hidden, whatever it is for you. These hidden factors, your confused emotions. You're going to realize the truth, and there's going to be some sort of healing and balance within yourself. It's freaking Two of Swords, man. That was in the first reading too for you. But you also have these Ace of Swords. I don't want to do this. We're going to keep it moving, guys. Just focus on your balance. Focus on creating something that you're wanting to create. Focus on what you do want to create. Just, okay, so that's what it is. If you want to try and create something, put it out there, what you want. Focus on what does it feel like? How does it interact with you? What does it smell like? What does it look like? Well, maybe not all the details. Like you want to leave something open to spirit. Like if it, for some of you who want your past person, like tell spirit, like for whatever you need to do to bring in that past person or something better, right? You have to be open to something else, because maybe what you're wanting isn't the best for you. Maybe that's not what's intended for you. So be open to something better, right? Because spirit always has something better for us intended than what we have intended for ourselves. You have the 8 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody might have walked away. You might need to walk away. There's something, a King of Swords here and the 7 of Pentacles. You've been investing a lot of time, energy, and effort into a person, place, or thing. I feel like you're going to start realizing you need to leave it alone. You need to walk away. There's not a, you have the Moon here. I feel like for some of you, you might not know, like, there might have been a time where you didn't communicate how you felt or thought about something, but I feel like you're starting to review things, and now you're communicating. Like if you have a concern, you have a thought, you're like, however this is for you, however this plays out for you, but you're speaking your truth now. You question things instead of just thinking about your question. Now you actually ask your question. And I felt like there's something that you're not scared, or you're willing to walk away if you need to. Like you're evaluating some sort of like secrets, deceit, past behavior, past experiences, something that's caused you to be hurt and disappointed, caused your emotions to be confusing for you. I feel like you didn't know how to like pick a path, but you're not dealing with that energy no more. You want to just like instead of having that internal conflict, you'd rather just walk away from the situation. I like that. Like why evaluate it? I would rather just leave. If I had to think about it that hard, I'm just going to leave. I don't want to deal with it like that. You have the 8 of Wands, the Star, and the 10 of Wands. And over here, you have the Strength card. For some of you, my God, for some of you need to go check out that first reading. For some of you, you're hoping to have some sort of communication or conversation. For some of you, you're hoping to sign some sort of documents or something. You're tired of waiting. You're like, it's a burden. Whatever this weight is. Hold on. Something's a burden. You've been struggling with it for a long time. This evaluation energy again, right? You're looking at how you've been struggling through something for too long, right? You have confidence where you didn't before. I feel like there's, for some of you, because you have this confidence about yourself, because you're tired of dealing with the crap and you're evaluating, like, should you continue to deal with it? And you're confident about yourself now. I feel like you're picking your own side. You stick up for yourself now, right? You don't just let people get away with stuff. I feel like there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming in that's going to require some sort of documentation, some sort of something. I don't know. What the heck? Okay, maybe you win the lottery and you go have to sign the papers. Maybe you get a job that you've been waiting for and wanting, and you have to go sign the paperwork. Somebody wants to speak something and communicate something to you. Somebody wants to say something to you. Somebody's been thinking about you. Things are out of order right now. 7:56 is the time right now. When I'm recording this, it's April 14th, 7:56 p.m. Okay. All right, Virgo, this is our last shuffle. Shit. Man, this reading cannot get taken over by pre-messages again. I'm so over it. But I'm going to read them, otherwise the spirit went ahead and come out. You have the 6 of Pentacles. And I don't know if it was in this reading or the other one, but that card's been out. And then you have the Page of Wands. I feel like first but it came in the reverse. A lack of balance is causing a lack of passion. In regards to, you have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. In regards to your home environment, a lack of balance is causing a lack of passion. Shit, man. I'm going to read it real quick and then I'm going to put it back. Some of you guys go check out the reading, the first one. I'm going to make it quick too because this is ridiculous. It's freaking almost 16 minutes already into this. So a lack of passion, a lack of balance is causing a lack of passion, or a lack of passion is causing a lack of balance. Take it as it resonates. This is in regards to your home environment, potentially your finances too. Or for some of you, your home environment, there's a lack of passion, and that's causing you to kind of like how is it? What is it? I forget what it's called, but you go shopping to feel better. You spend your energy on your money to feel better. There's some sort of, you have the Knight of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants to communicate something very passionately in regards to an abandonment, a betrayal, a rejection, somebody being left out in the cold. Somebody be a betrayal. I'm getting a betrayal, even though it's not the Seven of Swords. I'm getting that betrayal energy. Now you have the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize. Motherfucker. You have the Six of Swords. And you have the Nine of Cups. Go check out the reading from the first reading. Virgo, for those of you who there's somebody, you're supposed to get out of your thoughts, right? Stop doubting. Follow your intuition. Stop doubting yourself. Stop arguing with yourself. Stop arguing with yourself. Stop doubting. You have the Death card, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. So there was some sort of hurt and betrayal somebody wants to fix. They didn't want this ending. So they want to like come back from this ending. But it's like there's too much hurt. Somebody needs to get out their thoughts. Balance again. Let's see what else. Okay, this is going to be only Shefa. Sorry, one more. Thank you, Spirit. Virgo for me. First card out. You have the Strength card. You're being more confident. You're standing in your own power. You're standing up for yourself. You have the Star card in the upright. You have the Star card in the upright. So I feel like you've waited for some sort of healing. Or for some of you, because you have confidence now, there's some sort of healing or wish fulfillment for you. It's like your wish, like you prayed for something, you waited for, well, you wish for something, right? And I feel like you're going to get it because you have confidence about yourself now. At a soul level, you're not allowing yourself to see something. We're going to see more about that. OMG. We're going to leave it there. Your crowning energy, you have the Two of Wands. You're trying to make a decision. You might be trying to move somewhere. Recent past, you have the World card. So you might have actually moved in the recent past. And now you're thinking about if you liked where you moved. Or now you might be thinking about moving again. You need to, for some of you, you need to move again. Virgo. You have the Four of Pentacles in your near future. There's something you've been holding on to. Something's been holding on to you. Something you're refusing to let go. This could be emotionally, physically, however it resonates for you. You see yourself with the Ten of Wands. Something like you're tired of dealing with it. You've been dealing with it for too long. Something's a burden. Something's a lack of opportunity or an opportunity, a failed opportunity. But there's some sort of change that's going to come in towards this. How other people see you and you don't even notice. Oh, somebody wants to commit to you. Man, go check out the first reading. What was that? Nothing? Okay. Oh, your hopes and or fears. Obviously, it's your fear. It's a Three of Swords. So you're fearing being hurt. You're being hurt. You're fearing being hurt and rejected and disappointed again. Cup. Final outcome, should things remain the same. You have the Moon card. We have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's an opportunity for you to get out of your thoughts. There's an opportunity for you to move on from some sort of arguing and like conflict, arguing, mental, like this could be mental conflict within yourself, doubting yourself, right? You have the Strength card in your current present energy. So I felt like you're currently experiencing that energy of you're confident about yourself. You realize like you have a lot to like you bring a lot to the table. Like somebody's lucky to be your friend or partner. There's something that like I feel like you're sensing this coming in for you whenever this healing it is, or like things are getting better, right? Things are improving. And if you're not sensing it right now, Virgo, I promise May is going to be better for you. You have the Strength card crossed by the Star card. Those are two major arcanas, and those are two positive cards. It's like you're confident, you're standing in your power, you're standing up for your boundaries, you're doing what you feel called to do. And that's bringing in your wish fulfillment. That's helping you heal on a whole nother level. That's bringing in like balance, like restoration. It's bringing in like, it's changing your environment for you, for the better. But what are you not allowing yourself to see? Four of Cups. A hurt, a rejection, a disappointment. There's been this hurt in regards to an offer, a love offer. And every card that I pulled, it came out like this as well. So you try to ignore it. You wanted some forward movement, and there was a lack of forward movement. Or maybe for some of you, because of the lack of forward movement at one point in time, when there was forward movement, you didn't fully realize it at the time. Okay, so then you're thinking about decisions, right? There's decisions. Everybody's going to be different, so I'm not going to, wow. Spirit wants to post this. We're going to see. For those of you that have decisions to make, that you're thinking about, what do I choose? What do I do? Let's post Spirit's advice and take it as it resonates. Virgo, Spirit's advice for Virgo for me. Spirit's advice for Virgo. We're going to read these, but we're not going to keep them. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. You need to communicate something in regards to where you want to invest your energy. Where you like, speak your truth. Say what you want. Realize what you want. Like, what do you want? And you need to realize it about yourself, and you need to speak it, and don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. You have the Four of Cups again. There's something about like, you just carry this hurt and disappointment around with you. It's freaking like luggage. It's like your purse, male or female. If you're a male, it's like your wallet. You carry it around with you. If you're a female, it's your purse. But you act like you don't. You refuse to see it. You have the Lovers card in the reverse. But with this being Spirit's advice, I don't like to read these in the reverse. Then you have the freaking Six of Pentacles. This card keeps coming out for your reading. I feel like there's something like this love, or how you feel about love, your perception of love, there needs to be some sort of balance brought into it. Somebody did something unfair at one point in time, but you can't hold everybody accountable. Like, you can't hold your future people accountable for your past. You have to judge everybody for like how they behave with you, how they treat you, for the trials and tribulations they cause you. Everybody can't be your trigger. Everything can't be your trigger. You have to know what to invest in wisely, fairly, balanced, and not to invest until it's balanced. Don't invest too soon. Okay. Spirit's advice for Virgo. We're not going to keep them, but we're going to read them. You have the Emperor and the Five of Cups. Okay. Spirit's kind of a little mean sometimes. This hurt, this abandonment that you feel, this rejection, this like sorrow and feeling like you didn't get your hopes fulfilled at one point in time, you need to own your power. You're giving people your power, you're giving your power away by sitting in this energy. You need to own your power. Realize like nothing was meant to for your disappointment. Nothing was meant for like even if you were betrayed or anything from somebody. That was meant for you to own your power, to stand in your strength, to know that you're giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. You're not following your intuition. You're giving somebody your authority. Whatever this was for you, Spirit wants you to own your hurt, own your disappointment, and take power over it, take control over it. Be willing to love again. Be willing to have like new experiences in love. Be willing to be open, like fully open in your future connections. And don't invest until you find something that you really are sincerely, that you're interested 100% and it feels the same way back, right? Okay. So these decisions for Virgo. For your advice, for those of you this resonates for, you need to realize the truth. Think about the facts, weigh the pros and cons, right? It's practical advice, like weigh the pros and cons. You might not want to see things from a different perspective, but you need to. You might, like if you're trying to, let's say you're trying to move. Let's say you want to be in a particular area. Spirit's advising you to like really evaluate your budget, evaluate all the costs, be honest with yourself about all the details, and think about like if things were to happen at the worst situation. Think about everything from every angle when you're making your plan, when you're making your decision, when you're trying to figure out something. Like these hard decisions that is these things that you're trying to make a decision and it's hard to come about the choices. Spirit wants you to like look at all the facts and look at things from different angles as well. Even look at the things that you didn't think about. Like what happens if you were to move there? Would you be happy? What about their resources and things that they provide? Are they authentic about what they say they provide? Would you really like the location? Would you be okay with the drive? Would your friends be like easily accessible? It's a long way from work. Just look at everything from different angles, everything from different advantage points. That way you have like really truthful information. That way you're making an educated decision. Spirit's advising to make an educated decision. For some of you, you need to like, if you're trying to decide if you need to apologize to somebody, I feel like you do. You have the Ace of Cups here. So I feel like that's either for those of you who thinking about offering a connection to somebody, that Spirit saying go ahead and go with it if that's resonating for you. Then you have the Ace of Swords, so you need to be truthful with it, right? Look at everything honestly, authentically. Ask for your intuition to guide you. Fight against other people's position. Like, don't allow other people to sway your decision. You need to fight against other people's decisions and opinions. You need to allow your intuition to guide you through whatever choice you're making. Don't allow other people to sway you. Be confident in whatever decision you're making. Look at all the facts so that you're confident in your choices. But don't allow other people to sway you. Okay, what is this that you're holding onto? Okay. You have the Two of Swords. I was going to say the Two of Cups. So Two of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Sorry, it's the Ten of Wands, not the Swords. Ten of Wands, which also how you see yourself. And then the Hermit. What the heck? So the Two of Swords you already have at a soul level for you. You want something, this apology, communication, relationship. You want this forward movement, but you're hurt and disappointed. You're not allowing yourself to see that you want this. You're not allowing yourself to acknowledge that you want forward movement towards something. And it hurts you to not be able to acknowledge this. But in your near future, you're holding on to that energy still. You're refusing to see that you are stable more than you think. Somebody is like, you're more stable than what you think, and somebody's more interested in you than what you like. How do you say? This is interesting. Virgo, I feel like in the near future, this energy that's being held on to is the fact like you're still refusing to see the fact like you are more stable than what you think, right? So you might be like, oh, things are gonna fall apart. No, they're not. Like, you got your ish together. You're a nurturer. You're a provider. You take care of your home. You're how do you say? You can depend on yourself, Virgo. Like, you might be the breadwinner. You might be the homemaker, but either way, like, you show up at the end of the day. You do what needs to be done. You see the need and you meet that need. And you're not seeing that about yourself, right? Like, you're more able than you think. And somebody cares about you more than what you acknowledge. Like, and I feel like you know that, though. This Two of Swords here, like, you know that somebody cares about you more than they let on, right? Like, you know somebody's interested in you more than they let on, and you know that there's more energy that it's like this cat and mouse kind of, like, you're going to continue in the near future. You're going to continue. For those of you, go check out that first reading. This is ridiculous. But you're tired of it. It's a burden, and you're really alone at the end of the day. But you still always think about this person. You're going to keep thinking about this person. For those of you who think about a person from your past, there's this intrigue there. You're going to always think about them. You're going to still think about them. Like, the energies, I don't know. Maybe you're going to, but no, you have the Four of freaking Pentacles. You try to keep letting this go, right? You keep trying to let this go, but it doesn't go. But it doesn't come either. It's like, it's the past you can't get away from. That's what I'm going to freaking title this. The past you can't get away from. But you're trying to make choices. You're trying to do things. I don't know. That's not what I'm going to call this. That's not what I'm going to call this. I don't know. I'm just going to get out of this crap, though, because it's kind of freaking ridiculous. You're holding on to the fact that you're not allowing yourself to see something, but you are stable more than that you think. There's a connection. Somebody's interested in you, and you know that more than, like, you. It's that I know that you know that I know you know. I know you know that I know that I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's this little freaking cat and mouse game. But it's like there's some sort of ending coming towards it. There's an ending that's going to come to it. And then somebody's going to be on their own. Somebody's going to be like, leave it alone, or feel like, but that's to clarify this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is never, I can never leave this alone. So maybe in this near future, somebody feels like they're going to lose you. Or you might feel like you're going to lose somebody and you have to reach out to them. Even though you won't allow yourself to see it or acknowledge it yet, but there's some sort of, I don't know if this is somebody towards you or you towards somebody, but somebody wants to let go. Somebody's scared that somebody's going to let go. Somebody's scared that they ran out of chances, ran out of time, ran out of whatever. But that's just to clarify this. Never let this go. I'm never going to let this go. 3434. I can never let this go. I don't know. Let's see. Advice for this near future. You have the Judgment card. So this can, for some of you, somebody wants to come back and let's talk about this, right? Don't leave. Let's talk about this. Let's fix it. Is this fixable? I have to be honest with something. I have to be truthful about my feelings. I got to be honest about what I want. I got to be honest about my forward movement. But somebody's defensive. Somebody needs to be defensive. So there's a couple, and then you have the full cards: optimistic, forward movement, new opportunities. So take it as it resonates. For everybody, it's different. For those of you who resonate with this energy, you get 3 different advices. So take it as it resonates. For those of you, like, you have this fear that somebody's gonna let go, you can't let them go, but you have to, because it's like it's old, it's played out, and nothing never happens, right? But you can't let go. Some of you are being advised, like, to just be truthful about it. Like, what are the facts? Look at the facts, right? Make an educated decision. I'm being reminded of your crowning energy right now. Look at the facts and make an educated decision about what your current facts are. If you haven't talked to this person for 20 years, if you haven't talked to this person for 20 years and you don't know them, they don't know you, nobody knows each other, right? Look at the facts. For others of you, there's like this need to be defensive. Like somebody is like can't let go. And you need to stand your boundary. You need to let go. Make sure that the connection is severed once and for all. For others of you, there's an opportunity, and like you need to be optimistic and have this new forward movement in this. So all of you, take it as it resonates. Don't force the messaging. Bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Some sort of like working at something, healing something, building towards something, investing in something. I feel like you could have been like, for some of you, you might have went to the casino, won a little bit of money. Congratulations, if so. The 10 of Wands, what are you tired of dealing with? I'm going to say it's probably this crap of back and forth, back and forth. I can't be in it, but I can't not be in it. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Go check out that first reading. God, I swear. You're defensive about something, but there's still a little bit of fight left in you for whatever you're defensive about. You have the 4 of Wands for how other people see you. 4 of Wands, somebody wants to make an offer, a commitment towards you. Then you have the 8 of Wands, somebody wants to double up. Somebody wants to communicate this offer, some sort of like communicate stability. Like, let's talk about how we can have a happy home. Your fears is being hurt and abandoned, rejected, disappointed. Okay, cool. Now we have the 4 of Swords that I was saying I would hope we'd get. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Let me put the cards down. You have the 4 of Swords, the Judgment, the World card. Cool beans. So this hurt, this disappointment, this hurt that you feel, that you're fearful of, you don't want to repeat old cycles. There's some sort of healing you've been in, right? You've already went through your hurt. You've been through your disappointment. You've learned your lessons from those. You have your battle scars, right? You know better than you knew before. Things aren't going to be the same because you are not the same. Things are different. It's a whole new cycle. It's a whole new world. Things are going to be different. Where you go forward now is not how, like, you have the 6 of Swords here, right? Like, you're mentally different. You're a whole different person. And then what? We have the 6 of Pentacles again. So things are balanced, right? You're different mentally. You can't have the same things in your environment because you're not mentally the same. You've healed. You have truth and clarity. You know what your boundaries are. I feel like you stick up for your borders, your boundaries. You stick up for your boundaries. I feel like you're truthful with, like, you expect the truth, but I feel like you don't always give people a pass the way you used to. Like, you want things to be different. You don't want to keep being hurt and disappointed. And what is this Moon card? What is this Moon card? You're stuck in your thoughts. What is the Moon card? It's very slow. It's back and forth. You have the Knight of Wands. So you're stuck in your thoughts. You're passionate about something. Somebody's passionate about you. You don't know this. Page of Cups, Six of Swords. So somebody wants to talk to you and help heal something. They want to quit arguing with you. You don't know this. So I don't feel like okay, hold up. Bottom of the deck right now. You have the Six of Pentacles. Mother effer. So Six of Pentacles again. So you have balance within yourself, right? You have balance within your environment. You've balanced something that's allowed you to have this balance internally to not deal with the internal arguing and the arguing around you. You don't defend yourself to other people. You don't argue with other people. You move on from that crap. You have balance. But the near future, or sorry, your final outcome, should things remain the same, is the Moon card. So I was like, crap, that could be a lot of different things. And usually, mostly, it's not great. It's usually like deceit, lies, confused emotions. So I was kind of little like, let's see what that's going to be about. But I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. But every card that came out, I felt like for the most part, it's good things. It's like, it's just things you don't know about. It's unexpected, right? And I can't remember if it was this first reading or the second one. Well, the first reading or this one that we're doing, the second one, where this energy had came out. But I felt like you're getting out of your thoughts, right? You keep on being stuck in your thoughts about someone. I feel like that's where this Eight of Swords is. The Eight of Wands, some of you might be having communication. You're not going to know it. You're not going to expect it. Somebody's planning something behind your back, but to have communication. It's not, for some of you, somebody is talking shit about you behind your back. But I feel like for most of you, it's like how you stay stuck in your thoughts. You're confused about how you feel. And that's why you're stuck in your thoughts. Like you keep thinking about this person. You don't understand why. You're thinking about this, whatever it is that you're thinking about, you're stuck in your thoughts and it confuses your emotions. And then you're also like, there's something that you're not knowing. There's like secrets involved in regards to some sort of passionate forward movement. Somebody wants to approach, right? Somebody's interested in approaching, but there's quiet, like there's hush hush energy. Like I gotta approach, like, what the hell? Let me show you guys real quick. So you see how it's like she's over here with all her energy, like I'm stuck in my thoughts. I don't know how to behave right now. I don't know what to do with this. And then this person's over there like ready to approach and like trying to like strategize on the back end, trying to strategize on the back end on how to make their entry, because like they got to approach in a delicate way, in a gentle way, kind of, right? They can't catch her off guard. She's already apprehensive. So I felt like there's some energy, but they want to communicate something. They want to speak a truth. They want to say something. So for some of you, this coming in is something you're not going to be expecting. Somebody's going to want to speak to you. Somebody wants to have this forward movement that they're passionate about. You're not going to be expecting it. Also, we have the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords. So somebody wants to communicate. I'm sorry. I want to move on from the arguing. I don't like the conflict between us. I don't want to argue and fight with you. Just like you're trying to move away from conflict, or you are moving away from conflict, how you have the Six of Swords here. You're also having the Six of Swords with the Page of Cups with this Moon card. So I feel like that's somebody's energy towards you. Somebody's energy that's approaching you. All right. That has been your reading. Let's get final messages. Spirit's advice. Last advice. Nine of Pentacles. Be confident in yourself. Be proud that you take care of you, right? People come to you for assistance. You need to be more proud of yourself, but not boastful. Just be proud. Be confident in yourself, right? You need to be more happy, be more optimistic, be more expecting good things. Focus on the positive things. There's something you're stuck in your thoughts about, and you like spirit wants you to like think about it in a like, I'm kind of like that hangman energy, like seeing it from a different perspective. But it's also this energy of like you're trapped in your own thoughts until you unravel yourself, right? So go through it until you're done with it. Like analyze it as much as you need to, but look at it like with truth. Look at it with facts and unravel yourself from whatever your thought keeps tying you up in. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. You need to be confident and step forward in your stability, in your foundation, what feels good and right for you. All right, Virgo, this has been your reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.